Hello.
Hello.
I am Linda Mitchell, and I am here with my friend and colleague, Gayle Gruenberg. She has an amazing bio, so I'm not going to miss any details. I'm going to read that to you. Gayle is a CPO-CD, which is awesome. She is the Chief Executive Organizer of Let's Get Organized, LLC, which is an award-winning professional organizing firm based in Bergen County, New Jersey. Gayle is the creator of the Make Space for Blessings system. LGO works with busy families to help them find more time, space, money, and energy, and connect with their lives with their core values through being organized. And I love that CPO-CD is Certified Professional Organizer for the Chronically Disorganized. Thank you, Linda.
It's good to be with you.
Thank you.
I'm excited to be here.
And so today we're going to talk about decluttering fun stuff, our sex lives,
Absolutely.
and our mental and emotional stuff. So take it away, Gayle.
Okay. Well, in my practice, I have found that sometimes couples have problems with intimacy due to their clutter.
That makes sense.
It does. And we find that clutter is a real barrier to intimacy in a number of ways.
Right.
If you have piles all over the bed, basically what you're doing is you're creating a barricade to keep your partner out.
Right.
Or if you're single, you're creating the barricade so that you don't invite a partner into your life. And we know that clutter is not very sexy. It's ugly, it's unattractive, it's dirty, it smells bad, and it can be a real turnoff. The clutter can create feelings of anger, resentment, disappointment, sadness, disrespect, and feeling unloved by the partner who is the non-clutterer. And I see this in multiple situations. The clutter, it can create feelings of shame and disrespect in the person who clutters as well. That person can feel misunderstood, unheard, and unloved by the person who doesn't clutter. And let's just put it really right out there, crap kills the mood.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It does. So not only is it a literal barrier, it can also be a figurative barrier.
Right.
Because you're pushing away someone who would like to get close to you.
And I'm imagining that may be conscious or unconscious.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So we never know what's really going on, in someone's background. Maybe there was a childhood trauma or some other negative experience relating to intimacy. So the person who clutters can put up such barriers. And they could be the underlying causes of the clutter. So what do we do about it?
Yes. What do we do about it?
Basically, in a perfect world, what we want to do is get organized, right? We want to remove anything from the bedroom that doesn't promote sleep or sex. No papers, kids' toys, even pictures on the walls, no piles of clothing. And we want to have a frank conversation with our partners to discuss how we feel when we go into the bedroom. So if the non-cluttering partner comes in and sees all this stuff all around, well, it really, it can be a bit of a deflator, literally and figuratively.
Right. Because they feel unappreciated.
Very much
or
so.
Disrespected. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Or unwanted.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And unloved. So what we want to do is create a peaceful sanctuary in the bedroom rather than a catch-all dumping ground. Right. And we want to create the space to feel intimate and sexy. I once heard that the brain is the largest sex organ. And I heard this from Dr. Ruth Westheimer.
Yes.
And we find that clutter blocks the brain from thinking clearly. So if the brain is stimulated and can't function properly, the rest of the body isn't going to follow.
Makes sense. Yeah.
And we can't focus on the moment, the mood, the partner, and what we need from the relationship as well. Well, we want to look at our partner most of the time, right? To be intimate. So clutter is also that visual distraction. And if we can eliminate it from the bedroom, then we can focus more on loving our partner and loving ourselves and allowing our partner to love us the way we want to be loved. And we know clutter can cause stress, and stress saps our energy.
Right.
So if we don't have energy, we're not really going to want to have sex. Also, we find that clearing clutter can lead to taking better care of ourselves. We're clearing our minds, our spaces, and we're making that space so that we can love ourselves in a better way, so that when we take better care of ourselves, we can bring a better self to our partner.
I love it. Yeah.
And I know that you had some thoughts about the intimacy and creating those barriers.
Yes. When I read your article about clutter and our sex life, it really got me thinking, because you said something about what the clutter people really want to rid themselves of and clear is the mental and relational clutter. And that really got me to thinking, yes, February is the month of celebrating love and intimacy and sex. And we want to have healthy, supportive, fun relationships. But as we just learned, clutter can get in the way. And since it's so helpful to clear our spaces, it got me thinking about the benefits of clearing some of the mental and emotional stuff going on, maybe just a little tidying up, because detoxing our thoughts is super powerful and really impactful. Mental debris takes the form of memories, old limiting beliefs, conditioning, stories we tell ourselves over and over again, traumas, things that keep us stuck in old patterns, attitudes, and habits. So imagine the energy you'd free up by purging some of those, right? And as we've seen, more energy can lead to more good sex. So taking time to focus on your needs and discover the things that make you happy creates a clear and refreshed mind. And once we're aware of our thoughts and habits, you can choose to let go of those. You begin to plan to purge them, along with the old clothing and the piles of papers and, the expired groceries, etc. So we know that clearing out a closet feels good. So try eliminating some of those old conditionings and old beliefs. It creates more space to grow and blossom, really. And freeing up space in your home makes you feel lighter, right? And creates an opportunity to bring in new things that we love. Likewise, releasing these outdated patterns and conditionings and beliefs that have kept us stuck in fear, resentment, anger, depression, even sometimes, or feeling like the victim. Being able to purge all of that is really, really liberating, and really life-changing. So imagine how light and energized you'll feel after clearing out some of that mental clutter. So people usually ask me then, so what activities help us to release these old patterns, ideas, and beliefs, right? So I always say a good place to start is with anything that allows you to let go, relax, and just tune into your intuition. So for a moment, take a deep breath and just think about what's working for you and what's not. Would you like to change? And what specifically would you like to change? And this doesn't have to be a long process. This can be very simple, because tuning in and asking these questions, you have to trust your first instincts. Your first thought is usually the most revealing and enormously helpful in getting past all of this stuff. So take a moment to reflect on what may be keeping you stuck. And I encourage you to do this for those who want to opt in later to the guided. I'm going to give you guys all opportunity to opt into a free guided visualization where we can really dig into this exercise, but I'm just going to walk through the mechanics of it first. I encourage you to really get out of your mind for a few minutes and just get into your heart. Let your mind, but mostly your heart, expand. And there's a quick and effective exercise to help you do that. Just when you do this exercise, you will really usually uncover some new awarenesses. You probably will have some aha moments, things that just reveal, wow, I never thought about it that way. This could be what's keeping me stuck, right? So for now, let me just give you some of the steps. Then you can actually opt in for that guided visualization. When you listen, you're likely to uncover those thoughts and actions and situations that are holding you back from your dreams. You may discover what's holding you back from a greater sex life or happier relationships, or even more importantly, holding you back from fulfilling your purpose, right? What you came here to do and be. So when you experience the guided visualization, I encourage you to pay attention to every intuitive hit you get. I'll walk you through and show you how to envision your wildest dreams, goals, and desires, and go with whatever comes to you. edit nothing, right? Because everything is important. So you'll close your eyes, take some deep cleansing breaths, which means in through your nose and out through your mouth. So you can even let it go with a nice sigh. And with each breath I'll take you through, you'll feel your body relaxing more and more. I would like you to focus on what your ideal life looks like. You know, really see, and I'm going to have you actually feel what the ideal life looks like. We're going to get you into a scenario, nothing is too big. Put yourself in the scene of your greatest dreams, desires. And I'm going to have you notice everything. You're going to use all of your senses. What do you see? Who's there? What do you smell? What is around you? What are the textures? You know, is it a really busy, bustling city scene? Is it a very calm country scene? Is it, you know, what's going on? What do you see? What do you feel, most importantly? So you're going to tune into every one of your senses. And some people may see themselves simply strengthening important relationships in their life, maybe furthering their education. Perhaps they're ready for a new career path or to start the business they've always wanted, right? Anything may come up. Don't discount anything, because when you tune into your heart space, that's where the seat of your soul is, and you get really good information. So maybe you're craving a totally fresh start. You know, are you at a place of transition where your circumstances and relationships are shifting and changing? So maybe it's time to reinvent yourself. You know, what better time than now, right? So out with the old limiting beliefs and the mental clutter, and in with the new perspective and new ideas and new knowing and the aha moments that take you further. You get some clarity with this exercise. And you may find it's time to stop satisfying everyone else and really start having a little me time and finding out what your next significant step is going to be.
A little self-love.
A little self-love, exactly. So when you clutter your physical space and you clutter your mental and emotional space, you know, physically unload what you don't love. Gayle taught me that, you know, and then I love to help people clear out the mental overload and whatever's dull, heavy, or not in alignment with your true soul's purpose. We can get rid of that and fill it with what does. You know, it's beautiful. So I invite you to experience the free, powerful, guided visualization. You'll be amazed at the joy you feel, the lightness, the feeling uncluttered and renewed. And you're going to get some clarity on your next step on your unique journey. And if you'd like some support defining, creating the reality that you want to live in, it would be my honor and my pleasure to coach you on your next significant endeavor. So really, that's it. And also we will have a couple of opt-ins from, a couple of documents that Gayle will give you, some top 10 really gems and jewels. And I have a couple for you as well on balancing male and female energies. So, yeah.
Well, you know, Linda, maybe our audience would like to know about the vision board workshop we have in mind.
Ooh, great idea. Yes.
Yes. Coming up in March, we are planning a vision board workshop. So opt in to receive more information about that. We'll give you the time and the place.
Absolutely. That sounds great. So
I've known Linda for about 10 years now, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about her. She is a certified professional transformational coach and reinvention expert. She is the founder of Living Inspired Coaching. She's been coaching and practicing in the healing arts for over 20 years, operating from a deep desire to help people move through life's many transitions and challenges with ease and grace to emerge more purposeful, passionate, and fulfilled. Her unique reinvention program helps people reclaim balance, better health, and gain clarity on the next significant endeavor on their unique soul's journey. Connect with Linda at livinginspiredcoaching.com or lindamitchellcoaching.com.
And thank you, Gayle. And connect with Gayle at
lgorganized.com.
All right. Love you guys. Enjoy. And we wish you many blessings.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.